G'day, Johnny G, Naked Racer Motor Co. Welcome back. We're going to do a great story today. We've got a fabulous bike, something I've had for quite a while, and a very strange bike. It's a Victory Vision, and this particular one is an Arlen Ness edition, which is pretty flashy and pretty leery. So let's go and have a look at it. Okay, here we are with the bike, and oh my God, if this isn't the biggest motorcycle in the world, it's equal to the biggest motorcycle in the world. It is ginormous. It has an amazing amount of room for seating, like you can fit anybody on this. And look at the size for the pillion, it is massive. And this bike is just covered in tech. Heated seats, heated grips, although I don't know how you heat metal grips, but it's got an electronic windscreen which goes up and down. I found a button before, there it is there. Obviously, you know, you've got the kicker sound system with the speakers right in front of you, big amp, lots of, and one of the good things about this bike, they have this built-in crash system. You can throw this motorcycle on the ground, there is not one bit of damage to your bike. You can have a low-speed accident, guaranteed you will not be spending 1 cent to repair your motorcycle, because there are big crash bars built inside these fairings, and you can see the back one here, and that's all that touches the ground. The whole rest of the bike stays safe. Now, the steering is a bit weird for me. It's kind of tiller-like. When you're back here, you're sort of doing this. It's almost like you're doing this. Not my thing. I sort of like I like to turn a handlebar rather than swing a tiller. But my God, has this got everything? There's, I don't know how many gallons, 29 gallons of luggage space. You can put two full face helmets in the back of this thing, and it just swallows them up. Massive trunk, and then obviously you've got the panniers as well. So they run a 106 Freedom engine, and it is just a weapon, this thing here. It makes peak torque, 108 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPM, which is very low. And I reckon most Vision riders wouldn't even know that the 96 horsepower, it lurks at the top, where you're running like 4,750 RPM. So once you get up there, I mean, this thing is unbelievable. It pulls like a train. It is a fantastic touring motorcycle. And out on the highway, there's not much going to stay with this thing. It weighs 900 pounds, which is 408 kilograms, and that's without anybody on it. So you can imagine 2 passengers, all the luggage. I reckon you could tow a jet ski and you wouldn't even know it was there. It's an incredible bike. So this particular one here is an Arlen Ness edition, and Arlen always jazzed his bikes up. So you can see there's diamond cut fins on the engine, right, and it's got the leery paint job, and the stitching in the seats, got the flames stitched into the seats. Obviously the steel hand grips, his logo's all over the bike. You can see here, Arlen Ness. And Arlen passed away, I think, the year before last, so anything with Arlen's name on it is an appreciating classic. So if you want an appreciating classic, the biggest motorcycle in the world, the fun touring bike, get down to Naked Racer Motor Co, pick this one up. And the bike's only done 29,000 kilometres from new. So suit somebody who wants a clean bike that hasn't done very many Ks at all. Tyres are fantastic. It's obviously got triple discs. They run a belt drive system, so chains aren't a problem. And just a great bike. Look at that exhaust system. Look at how long it is. It's crazy. And what I like about these bikes, have a look at this. I mean, look at the styling. It's so space age and so far ahead of its time. 2008 is when they first brought these out. And something else interesting that you might not know, I'll just, before I show you that, that's the panniers. But there's a great big aluminium fuel tank that wraps around the front of the bike. It's underneath all this bodywork. So what they've done is they've shifted that weight forward to even out the weight distribution on this bike. Obviously, with the passengers here and the luggage here, you need to shift some weight forward. big problem with Harley Davidsons. Very light in the front end when you're all on there with your luggage. Not so much a problem on a Vision. Well thought out, I thought. And if all that great stuff isn't enough, it's a numbered bike. This is 113 of a limited production run. You know, it's got the it's got engraving everywhere. And I think it's time to get this big beast out onto the road and check it out. What do you think? So apart from the 106 Freedom engine, it also has a 6-speed transmission and it has reverse, which I tell you what, when you got a bike this big, that's going to come in handy. So there's a lever here on the left-hand side. You just engage that and you're in reverse and off you go. Good way to back the bike up. That's it there. Okay, we'll see you on the road. And the clutch, although it's hydraulic, it's quite a strong pull to get it in. So I don't know why they bothered with the hydraulic clutch. The cable would have been just as good. But you know, it's got the whole lot, heated seats, heated grips, cruise control, all digital readouts, temperature, you can scroll through, see all your clock, kilometres per litre, total kilometres, trip meters, got everything. And at 2,500 revs, can't even hear it running. All right, let's give it a bit.
The tour. One of the things we talked about was the car that used to appear in all of the ZZ Top video clips. It appeared for the very first time in Give Me All Your Lovin' this week in 1980.
American Muscle.
Would it be fair to say that the...
And you know, you think about this, you know, you can put any size pillion on. I've only got a little one, but you can put any size pillion on here and they'll be comfortable.
Unofficial foot.
And you know, what could you put on? You'd probably put, you know, 100 kilos of luggage.
With the great director.
And this thing will haul it no problem at all.
Mr. Tim Newman. And Tim said, his first question, he said, man, he said, I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and I saw the famous ZZ Top car, the Eliminators, on display. I said, yes, we've given it a temporary loan.
Well, that was a lot of fun as well. I love this bike. The biggest bike in the world, I'm sure it is. It's just ridiculously big. But, you know, good for someone like me. I like a big bike. I'm a big bloke and I want to carry a lot of shit. The seat's too big for the kind of girls that I'd like to carry. I like the little petite ones. But in case you've got a big one, she's got to fit right on there. Anyway, guys, look at the colour of it. Flame job. Arlen Ness, absolute legend. I met him many times in the US. He's passed on now, real shame. But you know that Arlen Ness stuff going to go through the roof. So this bike here for sale, Naked Racer Motor Co. Get your ass down here and buy it. It's only $25,000, an absolute bargain. And remember to like, follow and share. Turn on your notifications and smash that subscribe button. See you in the next one.